60-56. The Warriors have the lead. Grant, Ryan, and we are very happy that you are here as we come to you from 34 Mexican Cantina. We got a really good crowd down here, and they're having a blast. Good half. Any questions about De'Aaron Fox? I don't think so. He was the leading scorer in that first half with 17. So, Ryan, no issues with Fox at all with the finger thus far. Oh, sorry, man. It would help if I turn you on. No issues at all with Fox.
Yeah, no, De'Aaron looks great in the first half, very active, exactly what we need from him. Wouldn't even know something was going on.
Yeah, so, I mean, De'Aaron Fox, you can't even tell anything's wrong. If you didn't know, Ryan, that he had a broken index finger at the tip, I mean, you wouldn't have said, gee, something's wrong with De'Aaron Fox. I mean, he was outstanding in that first half.
Outstanding, yeah. And, I mean, you wouldn't even know if he broke the other finger. I mean, he just looks great. But anyways, yeah, it's got to continue. Speaking of guys not looking so great, Sabonis, Grant, what are your thoughts?
Well, he was 5 of 9, 11 points, but only 3 rebounds. You know, I think he's starting to get into the game a little more. This is what puzzles me, and I think we saw it in the second quarter. The Kings' shot selection at times is just awful.
Yes.
Okay, it's just terrible. And especially when the Warriors went on their run, the Kings quick shot the ball. They didn't use a lot of time on the clock. They enabled the Warriors to go on the run that they had late second quarter, and that's why the Warriors are leading at the half. The Kings' shot selection leaves a lot to be desired at times.
Yeah, you're spot on, Grant. It absolutely does. And speaking of that second quarter, the Kings are lucky that they're only down 4. That was not a good quarter from them across the board. They had 5 turnovers to start off the second quarter. Points not nearly as much as the first quarter with 36. So they're lucky to be down 4 at this point.
Yeah, they only scored 20 points in that second half. So we are happy that you were with us here at the intermission, and we are grateful for New Works Plumbing of Sacramento, locally owned for over 20 years. New Works has a fix for you. Just go to sacserviceplumbing.com or call the number on your screen. All right, let's get some final scores in here as we get going here.
Yeah.
But the Kings are going to have to play smarter. I don't necessarily mean better. They're going to have to play smarter in this second half.
Yeah, they absolutely are, Grant, and they've got to make their chippies. They've had numerous times, you talked about bad shot selection, they've had good shots that they've missed, so they have really got to focus in and be sharp.
Yeah, the turnovers are a problem. You know, Malik Monk, careless, you know, with the basketball, no question, at least on the one possession, you know, where I thought it was a bad turnover. But, hey, here's the deal. All right, it's a 4-point game.
Yep.
It's up for grabs, and you're at home. The crowd's got to be a factor, and the Kings are still in a very good position here. And hello to the folks in Cambodia and around the world joining us here on our YouTube channel. But I'm with you on this, Ryan. I think the Kings are very fortunate they're only down 4 points.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, a lot to look forward to. Good that Keegan is getting going. Kevin Huerter is trying to get going. Obviously, we got to keep an eye on Sabonis with 3 fouls. That's something that we have not talked about because that would not be good if he's not in. But everybody's trying to – they're in a good flow, Grant. Is there anything besides assist turnovers that's kind of bothering you?
Shot selection.
Shot selection.
You know, and I think Sabonis has 2 fouls. All right. I think he has 2 fouls.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anybody has more than 2 fouls except for Klay Thompson. He's got 3 fouls. Klay was great in that first half for the Warriors. I mean,
oh, my gosh.
He was outstanding.
Excellent. Yep. And you knew he was due for a breakout at some point. Wiggins also very good. We got to watch out for Poole. We cannot allow another guy to get hot, and Poole could be that guy. So focus in on him. Yeah,
14 assists, 9 turnovers, as someone said on the chat line. That is not going to get it done against the Warriors. That's going to have to improve significantly, Ryan, in this second half.
It is, and that's going to go to Sabonis. The good shot selection, be patient, but also Sabonis. He has to find passing lanes. He has to get more creative on the offensive end.
Yep. Daniel, just so you know, I'm not banned from going to the Golden One Center. I can go to a Golden One Center anytime I want. You know, I didn't kill anyone. I just want to let you know that, okay? I'm not in prison. You know, I'm not on the most wanted list. You know, I'm not like on probation. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm allowed to go to the Golden One Center, Daniel, whenever I want. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Unbelievable. Why didn't they try to get Keegan some looks in the second? I'm with you. I thought Keegan, Anita, started this game off very well, and then we didn't see him at all, you know?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of matchup issues, but yeah, they need to go back to that well. I think they were trying to get Kevin going a little bit that they need to do, but Keegan needs to get the ball.
Yeah, he had 10 points, but, the first half is where he did most of his damage.
Yep.
So happy that you're with us here. And don't forget that we are grateful for our sponsors, such as Bennett's, Roseville, Sacramento, coming to Rockland soon. Their prime seafood and steaks are incredible. Just go to Bennett'sRestaurants.com for more information. All right, 4-point game at the break. I think the Warriors got to be feeling very good right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean they are in position. Clay's getting going. Steph, I mean, he can catch fire at any point. So they're in a good position, but the Kings also are in a decent position with the way that second quarter went. So exciting finish ahead.
You made a very interesting point about Gary Payton.
Yeah, 0 points in the first half and a plus 10 in the plus minus for the Warriors. That's meaning he is very important to what they're doing right now.
All right. Get off the referees, would you please? Stop it already. All right. Tony Brothers hates the Kings. I mean, stop it. All right. Curry, Thompson, they're going to be a number one in the third and fourth quarter. Clay got it going. We know Curry can get it going and does. Someone other than Fox is going to have, whether it's Murray, whether it's Monk off the bench, but that concerns me with how well Curry and Thompson are playing if I'm looking at this from Sacramento's perspective.
Yeah, exactly. And Kent hit the nail on the head. That was the next thing I was going to bring up. Harrison Barnes, no points in the first half. Maybe try to get Harrison going, get him in the post. There's not been a lot of fouls called in this game. So be the more physical team in the second half and get to the line and get them in the penalty. All
right. If you are joining us for the first time, hey, do us a favor and please subscribe to the channel. You're not going to get billed. You're not going to get emails. There's no spam. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button. That way you'll know whenever we're coming on. So we appreciate that. Also, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate that. All right. So we talk about other players. Is Harrison Barnes playing in this game?
Yeah. HB has struggled. And it seems like every game when we do our halftime show, there is a starter that has a 0 in the points column.
I mean, he's 0 of 2, both 3-pointers. He has 1 rebound, 1 assist in 11 minutes. I mean, you got to take him off the floor if that's going to continue.
Yeah, maybe go a little bit bigger, bring Lyles in, tweak the lineup. I mean, but yeah, he's got to do something. But I expect Harrison to be an impact player coming down the stretch.
Okay, here's the problem with the NBA game. And I want to get to this, Lydia. You make a great point. The Kings missed 9 threes. That's going to have to change. Well, Lydia, did you see what happened in the first quarter? They made their threes. I think it was a record for them.
Yep.
And in the second, they didn't. And I think the shot selection was not good in the second quarter. I think several of them were rushed with a lot of time on the clock. And I'm okay with a wide open 3. I'm okay with that. But there are times when the other team is going on a run where you need to stop the bleeding. And by stop the bleeding, get to the basket, stop the clock, get to the foul line. The Kings don't do that enough.
No, they don't. And Grant, when the Kings are clicking on all cylinders, a lot of the 3-pointers they're taking are coming from the inside. They're playing inside out. When you're coming up and you're just shooting a wide open 3, which I agree is okay, that can be bad, like Grant's saying. So they've got to be better about what they take.
Yeah, that is going to be something to keep an eye on. Klay Thompson does have 3 fouls, and so you want to keep an eye on that. All right. That's going to be a big factor from the Warriors' perspective to keep him, on the floor, as much as they can, because he was outstanding in that first half. And he ended up playing 16 minutes and had 16 points.
Yep. Clay was due, and you got to get a guard on him because we saw both guys, Curry and Clay, they can hit from anywhere, anytime in this building.
All right. Don't forget, we're going to be on right after the game. Right now, we would love to know what you think the final score is going to be. And while you do that, I'm going to tell you about Fosters and Paws. They are a group of animal advocates. They work primarily with dogs and shelters. They have puppies for adoption available right now. Just go to fostersandpaws.org. All right, what's the final score going to be? Ryan, let's go with you first. What do you have it?
I'm gonna stick to what I said. I'm gonna say 126, 123 Sacramento, Grant.
All right, I think I'm going to stick with what I said. I had Golden State winning, I believe, 122 or 123 to 114. I can't remember, but I'm sticking with that. I think that's what the final is going to be.
All right. Everybody else, give us your finals. If you haven't already, we want to get your take.
All right, absolutely. We got 124 to 123. We got 120 to 119. So a lot of people think this thing is going right down to the wire, and it could very well be. I mean, this game, I get the feeling, Ryan, that we're going to have a seesaw second half. I expect both teams to have the lead on several occasions in this second half.
Yeah, Grant, I think it's going to be really similar to game 2, where you're going to see some runs back and forth. And, it's going to come down to who can make shots, who can defend, and who can get to the line.
All right, we got Italy chiming in with overtime. We were very happy to show your picture on 2 games ago. I believe you were at the French Riviera, and we showed that picture. Still on with the Kings, 124 to 120. We got 121 to 118. We got an overtime game, 138 to 134. That would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
That would be unbelievable. Eli, let me explain something to you, all right? Eli, 138 to 1. Oh, we got, where we go, Eli? I lost your, oh, here we go. Let me get to Eli first. Eli, you need to put 128-124. You want to light the beam? Make it 128-124. You got to do it properly, Eli. You don't light the beam unless it's proper. All right? All right.
Napes. Love
What's wrong with me?
Hey, you got to be proper.
I love everyone here.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? My pleasure. Thank you for sending me the photo of your family down in the French Riviera. Enjoyed that very much. We got Kings winning this in 7. I don't like the Kings winning in 7 if they lose tonight, Easton. I got to tell you, I'm just not. It's not going to be a recipe for success to have to go into San Francisco facing elimination and win that game.
That would be a very big uphill battle for the Kings. So let's make sure they get this one tonight.
Absolutely. All right, couple minutes left. We enjoy everyone's scores. And don't forget about Gold Country Veterinary Hospital. They do it all from surgery. They do dentistry. They have the finest in protocols for pain management. They have urgent care. Gold Country Veterinary Hospital in Auburn, the foothills, and the surrounding Sacramento area. All right, what do you think the key is to this third and fourth quarter, Ryan?
I think the key is going to be 2 things: Sabonis and assists. Sabonis has to get in double-digit assists, which gets his team running much better. The second thing is second chance points, Grant. The Kings are out rebounding the Warriors right now and have the advantage in offensive boards. So take advantage of that.
Wow, we are praying for everyone in Ukraine. And if you are watching, we greatly appreciate that. We're thinking about everyone over there in Ukraine. That's great. Love that. Alex Len, of course. I can't even imagine what it's like for him. Been playing this year. And I remember when the Civil War was going on in Vladi's home country and what was going on in formerly Yugoslavia and Serbia and everyone in the bombing and how hard that was to concentrate on basketball and everything else. So, Eli, you are forgiven, my friend. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Attaboy, Eli. People love you. Jay's chiming in. We got 120 to 116. Good job. I think Jay's at the game. So, Jay, we hope you get a victory there. I think Jay's at the game. He and his wife are at the game. Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yes, indeed. All right. We are going to be back right after the game. Join us here on the post-game show. Ryan, are we going to be talking about 3-2 Kings or 3-2 Warriors?
Hell yeah, Grant. We're talking 3-2 Kings with an opportunity to close out in San Francisco, buddy.
Yes, indeed. All right, so halftime in the books. Teams warming up. Second half coming up. We'll be here in a little more than an hour on If You Don't Like That. And by the way, if you're in the area, come on down and see us. We are at a fabulous place, all right? 34 Mexican Cantina on the corner of 11th and O. Come on down and see us. Partake in the fun. Talk to you after the game. Bye-bye.